Can't give you the settler.
I'm gonna have to call the director.
That's okay. Trust me. Hail Hydra.
What's going on, everybody? Mark Fleetwood here. Welcome back to the Daily Grind Trader. Today, I'm talking about a potential sleeping giant of a monster of a crypto that you may not have heard about yet, and it's going to be critically important to the Cardano ecosystem, and that is Hydra. I'm going to go over why Hydra is so important and why it could be very, very valuable in the next run. Stay tuned. I'm going to tell you all about it. Alright, everybody, we know the drill. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I share analysis. This is not actually technical analysis. This would be more of a fundamental analysis, but all the same, not financial advice. Please do your own research, manage your own money, manage your own risk. With that being said, if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. It is all immensely helpful. We're going to hop in and I'm going to tell you exactly what Hydra is. So Hydra is the layer 2 for Cardano. Hydra is the scalability solution, much like Matic Polygon is to Ethereum. And we'll make some comparisons between the two because I think they are closely, I don't want to say closely related, but they are comparable. One thing that you need to know is that your credit card, Visa, MasterCard, whatever, approximately 2,000 transactions per second, doing about 150 million transactions per day. Layer 1 cryptocurrencies, the initial blockchains are not capable of that kind of a throughput. Typically only a few dozen transactions per second. So very slow in the eyes of everyday transactions and being able to swipe a card or tap your phone or whatever it is and get transactions and goods paid for very quickly. So the layer 2s are responsible for extremely fast transactions. Cardano, one thing that Cardano does, the whole group, the scientists, the people behind it, the programmers, all the researchers, they test rigorously. So things are slow with Cardano. Cardano is very slow to get their things out, but when they are out, they are typically well tested, well researched, and typically work well. With that being said, Hydra has been a long time in the making, and it's really looking like it's going to be a modern marvel in the way that cryptos work. Each staking pool will be another head of the Hydra, and each head will be able to handle around 1,000 transactions per second. So theoretically, with 1,000 staking pools, would be 1,000 heads, all capable of doing 1,000 transactions per second to scale up to 1 million transactions per second. Now, if you think about that, Visa only does 2 million transactions per day, where this would be capable of doing 1 million transactions per second. So this is incredibly, incredibly huge. This speed and throughput would make Cardano stand on its own. The problem is if this does not go through and this does not get processed properly, if Hydra does not succeed in its programming and testing and launch, Cardano will be left without a layer 2 for the foreseeable future and will not be able to have enough transactions per second to actually be useful. So Cardano's potential value and potential use case is highly tied to Hydra. Also will have very low latency, minimum storage and data per node. Hydra is also able to execute smart contracts so developers can easily build dApps and utilize micropayments, voting, and other things. So that's a whole lot of talk and there's a whole lot of potential. Why am I talking about this? It's not out yet. It's not live yet. It's on testnet. You can buy Hydra on KuCoin, and I believe there's other dexes where you can get Hydra, but it's not live yet. Looking for the next run, looking to say we may be near a bottom. We could be near a bottom. We could be starting to pick up coins. We could be starting to pick up long-term positions. Long-term positions in coins that maybe have had 2 to 3 bull runs already will start to have a diminished return. I don't think that Cardano is going to see the same. Well, Cardano could see the same growth, but I don't see Ethereum going up to 25,000 this run. I don't see it going, 20x or 10x from its previous all-time high. it might not. It might only 2x the previous all-time high. And when it got near, I don't know what it got to, 4,500, 4,700, whatever Ethereum did get to, it might get to 9 or 10, maybe 11. I don't see that massive gain like it did in 2017 and again in 2021. Each one of those is going to be slightly smaller than the previous, which has me thinking it might be time to start looking into newer solutions with higher growth potential. So Hydra, real quick, looking at CoinMarketCap, it's very low. It's at number 504 in the ranking, very low market cap at 32,032,998, and fully diluted would be 72 million. I don't know what the max supply is. I don't know if there is a max supply for Hydra yet, but currently the total supply is 18,975,000. So let's just call it 19 million, with 8.6 million in current circulation. KuCoin offers extremely high staking and savings interest rates on this coin. It's like 45 to 47%. So extremely high staking, extremely high interest rates. So you can buy, hold, and save and potentially gain a lot of money on this coin. Currently priced at $3.83, with an all-time high shortly after its listing at about $50. So this could potentially 2x from its previous all-time high, giving it about a 30x from the current price. And these are the coins I'm looking at now to say, do you want to take a shot in the dark? Do you want, not a shot in the dark, but do you want to take that shot to really give you massive gains? The shot that Cardano was at the beginning of this current run, at the beginning of the 2020 run. Do you want to find that next long shot of massive potential gains, with Hydra having a strong use case, built on a strong network with a strong community already around Cardano? Hydra could easily 30x in the next bull cycle. Comparing it to Polygon is already number 17 on total market cap, with a current total supply and max supply of 10 billion coins, with about 8 billion, so 80% of its circulating supply already, or 80% of its total supply already circulating, with a $5 billion market cap. So if Hydra was able to get a $5 billion market cap from the current $32 million market cap it has now, with a much smaller amount of total coins, a much smaller total supply, the value could be massive value for Hydra. So this article here, I'm going to link both of these articles that I have in the description of the video. But this kind of goes into the January 4th, this was September of 2021, where the release date was announced that it would be somewhere between 6 and 12 months from that point. On January 14th, the coin or the token launched on exchanges. So since January 14th, it's been available for purchase. But it should launch very soon. It should launch in Q3 or Q4 of 2022. But again, Cardano, the Cardano team is very rigorous, and they will not release early to hit a deadline. They have blown past deadlines many times and blown past expected dates many times. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was a Q1 or Q2 of 2023. But when this goes live and Cardano has scaling, Cardano's price should jump through the roof, and Hydra should also. Hydra could very easily be a sleeping giant. And the last thing I want to look at, and the last thing I want to show you guys, is just the technical analysis side of this. This is on the daily chart. So the initial, January 14th was the initial offering on KuCoin. And obviously, we pumped up April of 21. So that was like the top of our bull market in 2021 before our May crash. But yeah, it got to like 52 and some change, and it's been down ever since. And I think it lost like 93% of the total value. So yeah, roughly just about 93% down from its all-time high. With that being said, you can now get a coin that has already seen $50 per, currently at 381, 382. So there is a massive value proposition in this project. So with that being said, guys, please remember these things. It could be the daddy of all layer 2 scaling solutions. This could be the greatest scaling solution of all time. It is already built on a network that has a very strong community. The Cardano community is huge. Cardano and all that it does, its whole ecosystem is rigorously tested, and typically, while slow, works very well. So expect this when it goes live to work and to be something that you can potentially make wild gains on right from the jump. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, until next time, peace.